there ain't too many times where I gotta piss real bad where I don't gotta shit too. So if you had to piss that fucking bad like, just imagine if you like accidentally little shark came out. Bro, I feel like it's bad enough that you took a piss, but if you end up dropping a shit inside the bar, I think it take the viral moment up a couple notches.
Hold on, but I do frequent Romeo's a lot. That's one of my favorite bars. Food amazing, service amazing, everything amazing, music, vibe, everything. They have an outside deck, like, well, I can't really say a deck, but I don't know what to call it. But
so she could have peed outside.
They got like an outside, it got like a pavilion. It's a whole outside. If it was that serious, she could have went outside. If it was, I'm not saying do that. Don't just go outside of Romeo's and piss. That's disrespectful. But if it was that serious, she could have went outside. To do it in the middle of the bar is crazy work.
That's nasty work.
That's crazy work. So like, I disagree with the woman that did that. I disagree with that shorty. That was not cool.
If I was, I'd probably go to church.
Yeah.
I'd probably go to church. What's good, y'all? It's Horton, founder of the No Offense Network. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Then make sure you plugged in. You want to be plugged in, right? All right, so look, this is what you do. Find the bell below. Yeah, right down there somewhere. Click that. You plugged in. We about an hour into the podcast. I honestly, whenever I hit you up and I said like I want to do a podcast and I want to interview you, I thought we was gonna be busting up, laughing, joking the whole entire time because that's the persona that you have on the internet. And I mean, I feel like I ain't meet Hugh Kefner, and you ain't got to put your real name. You ain't got to put your real name out there. But I feel like I met the nigga on your ID.
You met the man.
But now I want to meet the myth, the legend, Hugh Kefner, Mr. Nothing But the Truth podcast, man. Now we got to tap into the real because that's what the people. I think the people want that.
Swear.
As much as they wanted to know where you come from and how you give it up and why you give it up, I think they want to see you give it up on this podcast right here.
Yeah.
And not to put too much pressure on you, but bro, I was so tapped into the elections, all the Pittsburgh shit that went down. Like I know the headlines, like I understand, like oh yeah, this was a moment, that was a moment, but I didn't tap into the moments the way I probably should have because I was fucking with the elections. So I'm gonna need you to break down what the fuck was going on in Pittsburgh for these past couple weeks.
So where you want to start as far as the Pittsburgh stuff? You want to start with my show or what? Where do you want to go with this?
I want to know why people like we know why people like you. You're a good dude, man. You come from a good background. Yeah. I want to know why people hate Hugh Hef.
Why people hate me? I'm gonna say this, bro. A lot of people they can't speak their honest opinion about certain things. And bro, it's like this, right? Now tell me if I'm lying. People pick and choose what topics to be mad at and what topics to not be mad at.
Yeah,
so when it's somebody that they know or somebody that they cool with going through something and you speak on it, they not gonna like that. But if it's somebody else, they cool with it. It could be the exact same thing. They'll engage. And that's why for the past couple weeks, you've been hearing me kind of talk about fake love and fake positivity. Like, I hate a fake positive person, bro. Like, I'll really call somebody out on a post like, yo, like, you just said this, but backwards. But
People hate that shit, bro.
Just 2 days ago, you was just saying, you was just entertaining something that, or you was just trying to defend something like, oh, like I ain't like this, or y'all being messy, or y'all doing this, or y'all doing that. You was just, criticizing somebody for being messy, but 2 days later, you're being messy. Like, so I just be like, people pick and choose what they want to get into. You feel me? I don't pick and choose.
I don't
pick and choose, and people don't like when you don't pick and choose. I'm not going to pick and choose. I'm going to speak my opinion whether you like it or not. And we can still be friends afterwards, because a lot of people be having opinions about me, and I be having to understand a lot of my life be out there.
Yeah.
And then I paint this persona of myself, and then sometimes I be mad at the way people look at me, like the perception that they got of me. I ain't gonna lie, like
same way.
Like, I swear to God, bro, no lie to you, we could go to the bar right now, me and you. At least 5 people will walk up to me like, oh, like, you're that dude from the podcast, or like, you that dude that always arguing with his B on, more like, you dude that always doing this on the internet. Like, sometimes I like it, but sometimes I'll be like, that ain't me. Like,
yeah.
And it's like, I'm one of them people, bro. I'm social on social media. I will walk right past you in real life.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
especially if I ain't vibing right now, bro. If I ain't vibing, I'm just
like,
bro, I be
I know, and like, I'm very honest. So like, I can, like, if I ever make it to be like a celebrity, y'all not gonna like me. I'm gonna be like, I ain't trying to talk in real life, like, you know what I'm saying? Because it'd be like, I don't be liking to explain too much, but
bro,
if you come genuine, it's cool. If you come genuine, it's cool.
Whenever you become famous, you gonna have to, like, if you go through something in your life, you gonna have to go live and explain, I know you guys been following my relationship for the past 3-4 years. Unfortunately, you guys, bro, DDG had to do some shit like that. And everybody called the nigga corny, but it's like, bro, if you don't, I'm a fan
of DDG.
I fuck with DDG.
I'm a fan of DDG.
If he don't do that,
good father, good man.
Her whole fan base just, bro, she tried to weaponize her fan base. Like, she know the wording that she used to, like, really have him on his heels. But, I mean, that's just, I understand it because I put myself in that space. Like you said, like, you opened your life up to the criticism.
Yeah,
like, the
so
moment
you got to understand
live,
what comes with that.
The moment you go live, you open yourself up to so much shit. Like, I didn't know how much I opened my life up to the internet until I went viral and you had me on my podcast. Whenever you had me on your podcast.
Swear.
Bro, I'm like, I went live down in Atlanta, and bro, it went from like 100 motherfuckers watching, 200 motherfuckers, 400, then 5, then 8. And I'm like,
remember.
What the fuck? Yo, I'm like, just keeping the entertainment
you never
going.
know who's watching that.
You never know, bro.
You never know who's watching that.
And bro, I got so
That'd
many
be the
friends.
bad thing.
Yeah, you never know. Bro, there was people that know me in real life, and this is why I ain't go live in a grip after that, bro. Because people who know me in real life, bro, they really tried to criticize me. Like, on some, you don't got no baby mom. I'm like, yo, like, y'all niggas couldn't play with me for like fucking, how long was I on live? 45 minutes? Y'all couldn't play with me for 45 minutes.
They don't understand content. Like, bro, I didn't have to block family members that's getting a little bit too involved in like what I got going on live and on the internet. Like,
yeah, it's like, it's you hef. It ain't.
Yeah, yes.
I'm not little Tootie.
Yes.
Like,
this ain't little Didi right now. Like this ain't little bro right now. This ain't little Cuzzo. This is my character.
Yeah. So your character, like I know your character online. I gotta ask you a question about your character, like, in person. Like, if you was ever to go to a bar called Romeo's and you had to pee, hypothetically speaking, and somebody was in the bathroom and it was locked, hypothetically speaking, would you whip it out and piss on that dance floor?
I would never, man. It's like there was a viral video of a girl. She just pulled her pants down in Romeo's and she took a piss. That was very unhealthy.
Very much so.
If I was in that situation, I'm going outside because, for one, bro, it's about integrity. People don't understand the word integrity. Like, do the right thing when no one's looking. Like, just
everybody was looking though.
Nah, but I'm saying everybody was looking. It's okay to just do to do the right thing sometimes. Like, yo, take your nasty ass outside. Like, I ain't judging Shorty or nothing. Like, she probably really had to go, but it's like, go outside. Like, this is somebody's establishment that worked hard is to obtain. Like, it's not easy to become a bar owner, a business owner that long in that neighborhood. Like, them people worked hard for their business, like black business. They hire black people. Like, this is our city, our community. Don't make us look like that.
Yeah,
because that's my whole thing. Like, don't give us that kind of reputation as a people to pull your whole rectum out and then to piss on the floor, man. Like,
this is my thing.
That's a popular bar too. That's one of my favorite bars. Food, fire. Like, I don't agree with doing that. That was not Demore. That was not Demore.
It wasn't at all.
At all.
And now I'm looking at the way the food. Like, I never been there. I never been there, but I probably won't go now.
Like, I don't like that though.
Bro, like, I'm my age. I'm gonna be a little vulnerable. Like, there ain't too many times where I gotta piss real bad where I don't gotta shit too. So, if you had to piss that fucking bad like, just imagine if you like accidentally little shark came out. Bro, I feel like it's bad enough that you took a piss, but if you end up dropping a shit inside the bar, I think it take the viral moment up a couple notches.
Hold on, but I do frequent Romeo's a lot. That's one of my favorite bars. Food amazing, service amazing, everything amazing, music vibe, everything. They have an outside deck, like, well, I can't really say a deck, but I don't know what to call it. But
so she could have peed outside.
They got like an outside, it got like a pavilion. It's a whole outside. If it was that serious, she could have went outside. If it was, I'm not saying do that. Don't just go outside of Romeo's and piss. That's disrespectful. But if it was that serious, she could have went outside. To do it in the middle of the bar is crazy work.
That's nasty work.
That's crazy work. So, like, I disagree with the woman that did that. I disagree with that shorty. That was not cool.
If I was, I'd probably go to church.
Yeah.
I'd probably go to church. Only because the reason why I won't be caught dead doing some shit like that is because, like, the way I was raised, like, my people was always, like, headed over head, like, God watching. God watching. Anytime I do anything wild, like, I just be feeling like God watching.
But that's how you was raised. Like, it starts at home.
She don't know that God watching.
People need to start saying that to their kids again.
God seen you pissing Romeo's. Real shit. God, hey. Why?
Just think about the video though. So it's too much for my brain.
I watched the video with like a spotlight on it. God's light shined down on that woman in that.
It's too much. It's too much.
What's the chances that at the same time you pulling your pants down to piss, somebody's like recording you? Like, bro, I'd be so, bro, like nowadays, bro.
I think the ones the bar cameras that caught her though. I don't think nobody recorded it.
It was bar
I think it was yeah. I think don't quote me, but I think like the people that run the bar put this out there. Like, I don't know, but
with this new Pittsburgh media movement we got going on, we gonna need y'all to start like releasing that footage to our Pittsburgh outlets. And I mean, like, we can't don't just be dropping that just regular. And I mean, like, y'all be dropping like fire shit from just regular pages. Nah,
respect the media, man. Listen, see if we want it first, cause we might got something for you for it.
Facts.
See if we want it first.
Hey, I'm trying to be the first. Hey,
hit one of us up first. Facts.
I know he gonna release it, man, because anything that's viral in the city, man, he touching on it. And
Not anything, but almost anything. Almost anything.
all right, so you ain't about to exclude. So is we excluding proof off the?
No. If you want to talk about the topic of proof, then break down the situation though, or do you want me to break down the situation?
You got to break it down because, like I said, I was deep into politics, bro. Like I was seeing if Donald Trump was about to get in the office or see if, Kamala was going. I said her name right, Kamala.
I think you did.
I seen a hat with a comma and then a lot. It was like the way you pronounce her name. It was dope. I ain't gonna lie. I thought they was gonna win whenever I seen that hat. I was like, that's a fire ass 5950. Or was it 49? It was a new era fitted.
We ain't gonna get into that yet. Yeah. They gonna hate us. That they gonna tear us up. But nah, look. So
yeah,
Proof Sports Bar is a very popular bar in Pittsburgh. You know, it's ran by two sisters. I think one sister owns it. One sister's like the business partner, but they both own it in some way. There was a viral moment involving a customer in the Proof business page. So basically,
I think I'm friends with the customer.
Yeah.
On Facebook, not in real life.
Yeah, we ain't gonna say no names or nothing, but
It's just niggas is drunk.
The customer basically made a post and said that the food was a 4 out of 10. Now this is on our brunch menu, I do believe, which is Saturday they do brunch. So I guess the customer basically said that the food was a 4 out of 10, and then the business page replied, and then there was a heated exchange between the customer and the business page, and the exchange just got way out of hand. It went viral. A lot of people are saying that it was very unprofessional, that, you know, that the business page went back and forth with a customer, and it got deep. Like, it got very deep and heated, and there was a lot of opinions on the situation surrounding Proof and this customer.
How you feel? How you feel about like that business experience? Like, how would you feel if you was the customer?
I'm a break it down. I don't usually put out my opinions as far as food reviews because people take it very serious. And like I always say, this is a small city, so we're all pretty local. Like, you know, it's a lot of engagement in Pittsburgh because we're a small city. Like, we all be knowing each other. So I'm not gonna say that the customer was wrong for posting her review on how she felt with the food, because that's probably just how she felt. But to the backstory, the customer and whoever the customer was talking to knew each other in some kind of way. It was like there's a whole story behind it. Like, it was more personal than just.
I think she applied.
Than what we think. Yeah, she applied to be a cook there. They didn't allow her to be a cook, so they're basically. I don't know if they were trying to say, like, you know, she was bitter about that. I don't really know why. I don't really know, but just
two things could be true at the same time.
The messages just kind of got a little bit too deep. Now, I would say this: when it comes to the messages saying what they were saying to the customer, I feel that was wrong. I gotta be honest in my heart. I feel that whoever was behind the messages was wrong, because at the end of the day, that's still somebody. As you can see, people, they screenshot, they put it out there. Now it just makes your whole business look away. But to the defense of the owners said there's multiple people who have access to this business page.
Yeah.
Now, I can attest to that because me running my page, there have been things that we went through on that page.
Yeah, too many administrators.
With certain people, to where there was once multiple people on my podcast. They put somebody's address out there, and then the person inbox will show, yo, could you take our address down? Like, it was like a heated exchange. And then we had to tell them, like, nah, there's multiple people that are on this page. So I can understand from, if you never had a business page, then you probably wouldn't notice. Like, it's not always one person on a page. Like,
Yeah.
There ain't just one person on World Star page. There ain't just one person on Say Cheese or
multiple.
Shade Room. There's 1,000 people on these bigger outlets. So kind of a smaller one, there's probably, but the owner stated there's multiple people on this page, and this is our old business page. This ain't even our new one. This is the old one from our previous address. So in the owner's defense, I can understand that. But they said they removed the people that was on the page. Mm-hmm. So now it's just the people that's supposed to be on the page. So in their defense, if it wasn't one of the main owners, then I can't really be too, upset with the owners, because it's like we don't know who the messages came from. You feel me? So it's like,
not to be a detective,
you could play it in both ways. Like,
I don't want to be a detective, but if it was old people on the old page, then how would they know the story of her applying?
Nah, because they had a Pacific team. And like I said, bro, I'm not defending the situation in no type way. I'm just going off what I seen on the internet.
Yeah.
And just like I said before, is it wrong for a business page to go back and forth and get that personal with a customer? Yes, I wouldn't want that from my page too. But I understand some.
But there's a why for everything.
There's a why for everything. Facts. There's a why for everything. And just me speaking personally, I've done business with Proof and the owners multiple times. I never had a problem with them. So I can only speak from my experience with somebody. Other people can have other experiences with people. Yeah. You got to understand that too. Their experience could be different from my experience, but just me speaking on me, I've done business with them. I've eaten there multiple times. Never had a problem. And if I did have a problem, I went to them, because they're the kind of people that you can go to them like, yo, like, I ain't like my food, or I got overcharged, or anything wrong. You can go to them and they'll, they'll fix it.
I just had a situation like that because there was a big viral status about Eon. And
saying what? I don't remember.
One of the bartenders was.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
But like,
I meant to dig deep into that.
Yeah, see, I made a status afterwards because, like you said, the people, you never had a bad experience with them. And as far as like the Eon situation, like, I never had a bad experience at Eon. So like,
but they say women get treated different than men when they go to the bar.
Oh no, it was a dude that hold on, why you say that?
I thought it was a female bartender that the girl had a problem with.
Yeah, it was a female bartender that he had a problem with, but it was a dude that had a problem with the female bartender. It wasn't a girl.
I thought it was a woman that made the viral status saying something about Eon's bartenders.
Nah.
You sure it wasn't a woman?
He got a woman name.
Okay, all right. I remember this. No, not bro. I swear to God, I could have swore this whole time that it was a woman that made the status.
No, it was a dude.
It was a dude?
Yeah, but
okay.
It probably got shared by a motherfucker who made it even more big than what it was, you know what I mean? But yeah, I was just like, yeah, you had a bad experience. And I mean, I could see how somebody could have a bad experience, because, you know what I mean, like, all bartenders definitely ain't the most friendly. But I know me, like, whenever I go to the bar, I be looking out for, like, the nice bartender. Like, I'll wait. Nope. Because I know that I'm about to tip.
But I also understand this because, like, just like you, we know people that bartend.
Yeah.
Bartending is a frustrating ass job. Like,
yeah, you
got to understand the job title.
You're dealing with drunks.
Yes, you're dealing with drunks. So by the time say you start work at 4, 5, or whatever, start work at 6. By the time it hit 10 o'clock, shit, they done had to kick a nigga out already. You done did this, didn't happen. People done did this, and like, it's, especially at a certain type of bar. So Eon's a very popular bar. It's one of the more popular bars in Pittsburgh. But you gotta understand, like, sometimes them people probably frustrated as hell. Like, damn, like, but I get it from the customer standpoint too. Like, don't take that out on me because you're going through something. It's still a job, but it go both ways, bro. Like, bartenders is human. They still human, and bartending is a frustrating ass job. Like, and I wouldn't compare that to restaurant work because, like, I've never bartended, but I've cooked. I've worked in places where you're cooking in front of the customer, or you're cooking in front of the customer, and you got the head chef right here watching you. Like, I worked in heated environments. That shit gets frustrating.
Yeah, real shit.
That shit gets frustrating. You're like, nigga, I done walked off jobs. Like, nigga, man, I'm not dealing with this shit. Like, I'm not, like, so there's just certain, like, you got to pick the job that suits you. Cause I used to think I wanted to be a bartender, but I'm like, I'm way too mean and blatant to be a bartender. I'll flip the fuck out. I'll throw the whole drink on the motherfucker. What? like security out to check me. Like, bartending, being a bottle girl, just working in a club scene, period, is a frustrating ass thing. That shit is not easy.
Yeah, I think them bartenders see niggas at the highest of the highs and the lowest of the lows.
Lowest of the lows.
Like, only your bartender gonna know that the nigga ain't tipping even 10%.
That's another thing.
The nigga ain't tipping. Like, the bartender know who tipping in the city. And
yeah.
Man.
After a while, like, you start to realize who's who and what's what and what you gonna get off with. So I understand that topic too. But that's one of them. Like I said, I'll have to go back and see whether that was a male or female, because that makes a big difference too.
No, don't bring it back up. Don't bring it back up. You know what I mean? Like, your platform too big. You know what I mean? Because they already didn't discuss it, died it down. I mean,
oh nah, bro.
We ain't
digging back into that. That's past tense. That's past tense. But yeah, I definitely. I was on that Eon though. That topic, I was definitely looking into that, but I ain't get the. It was so much going on at the time too. Like, it was like 3 different. It was like 2-3 different little viral things going on at once. I'm like, man, Pittsburgh be going down.
What's good, y'all? It's Horton, founder of the No Offense Network. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel to make sure you plugged in. You want to be plugged in, right? All right, so look, this is what you do. Find the bell below. Yeah, right down there somewhere. Click that. You plugged in. We got to get into, like, your lives, because, like, bro, the way you go live and the way I go live, like, it's similar, but at the same time, it's, like, it's different. Like, I be feeling like whenever I watch your lives, I be like, bro, don't give 2 fucks about nothing. Like if you see a nigga tomorrow, it's just like, nigga, it's up. Like, where do you get the kahunas?
Nah, bro, look.
I be feeling like DJ Academic sometimes. I be feeling like I'm behind my little computer, like making my little podcast and talking shit. But nigga, whenever you be standing on big business, bruh.
Nah, bro, it ain't even that, bro. It's I'm a real person in real life, bro. Like, right. I'm not trying to brag or sound no type of way, but you just gotta say what you gotta say sometimes. Yeah. Like, I'm a real father, bro. Like I spend money on my kids. I spend time with my kids. Like, I spend money on my household, my family. Like, I'm a real man in real life. So, like, besides all this internet playing y'all see me doing and all this type of shit, like, I really be going through shit in real life. So sometimes when people play with me that's in my real life, it just take me to another level, like, because it's like, you know what I do for you, like, you know the principles. That's like, you really know me versus these people on the internet.
Yeah.
So sometimes when y'all see me go live and it be like super personal, like, and y'all be like, damn, he's dead ass serious. Like, it be funny, but I be dead ass serious. And, like, me and Pimp had this conversation, like, I done had some viral lives that I had to delete, and I deleted them because they didn't hurt people in real life. Like, sometimes, bro, like, man, bro, like, that little shit y'all be seeing me go through with my BMs and, like, my kids' mothers and shit, like, it be all fun and games and all, but behind the scenes, that shit don't be fun and games. Like, it's
really
like,
don't be fun and games,
it's
bro.
like, nigga, it's like, these women really be hurt. Like, even, like, other women, y'all might see me go through little shit. Like, these women really be hurt. Like, or, like, I really be hurt sometimes. Like, so it be all fun and games and shit. But when women get severely hurt, like, they be trying to do shit to you. So,
yeah, real shit.
Bro, trust me, bro. Like, I'm a nigga that done been to jail about Facebook shit. Like, I can honestly say, like, I'm a nigga that done been through, and there's a lot of people like this, but nigga, I'm a nigga that actually been through a lot of shit as far as the internet. So, like I said, you got to understand this shit do come with a certain type of realness. Like, you know, like, yeah, like this shit, it could get real. So you got to be prepared for that too. But you also got to understand, like, I'm a real man in real life. So, like, I take care of business. Like, I don't like, when y'all be hearing me say certain stuff about myself on live, nigga, I be meaning that shit. Like, nigga, like, I get up every day and work hard as fuck to take care of my family, like, take care of my kids. Like, I'm not like, I stand tall on principles, bro. Like, and shit that I was raised on, bro. You feel me? Like, had the conversations we even had off camera, like.
But it's
I stand tall on shit, but I know how to make shit sound good, and I know how to be funny, because I'm a natural, funny, goofy type of nigga for real. But
people hate that, because it's charisma.
They hate that. Like, because people
can't
can't do that, bro. Like,
bro,
people don't know how to be serious and comical at the same time. Like, that's like some Richard Pryor shit. That's like some, like, my favorite comedian is Chris Rock, bro. Like, he Chris Rock is funny as hell, but it's also educational. Just like Cat Williams, this shit, it'd be funny, but it's educational. So I know how to do that. And when you're a person that know how to do that, people are not going to like you.
Bro, they're going to hate you.
They're going to hate you. Yeah. Facts. Like, this another thing, right? People in this generation, they not used to seeing people that walk it and talk it.
Yeah.
Like, I come from an era, bro, I seen niggas walk it and talk it. Like, I seen niggas that could talk that shit to you and they'll get in the field, they'll do whatever. Like, they can stand on money, they can stand on anything. Like, I seen people that walk it and talk it, and I'm one of them kind of niggas, like, I could walk it and talk it. So, like, that's why I got confidence when I go live and shit, and I can say certain shit, and I can mean certain shit, and people know I mean certain shit. Like, because, you feel me? I'm a real man in real life. It's not just like, like, it's a gimmick, it's funny and shit, but still, I'm, like we said before,
man,
I'm a real man.
Halfway through my live, I thought that same shit. Like, cause I'm talking to the people and I'm joking and shit. Like, my persona is like hands up, don't fight me. I'm just a little podcaster. But, like, in the midst of me playing around, I had to, like, stop and be like, oh, hold on. Because maybe y'all niggas really might think that I'm just, like, a nigga who just be behind a keyboard playing around.
Swear.
Like, bro, nah. Nah, I ain't the craziest nigga, but I'm definitely not no hoe-ass nigga either. So if you think you about to play with me on this internet, bro, like, and I'm a nigga who, like, bro, it burns me up to have, like, a confrontation in my head. Like, if me and you left, like, if me and you was arguing and you dipped out and I ain't finished what I had to say, oh, bro, I'm calling you, bro. Hey, pull back up. Pull back up. Because, like, bro, like, shit like that burning my soul, bro. Like, not getting off my shit. No, fuck no.
Nah, swear. I mean, like, I ain't that type of person, bro, because I be hating conversations. So, like, and then it's like, I keep myself so busy throughout the day, bro. And it's also the shit you go through in real life. I go through so much crazy ass shit in real life. Little shit that I could avoid, I'd be like, I'm gonna let that shit go.
See,
Cause too much coming at you at once is the worst.
I avoid shit.
Too much coming at you at once is the worst. You be like, damn, I don't feel like dealing with this problem, this nigga, this problem, this motherfucker mad at this. You can't please everybody.
But I can't avoid.
That's another thing that I can't avoid everything, but I can't please everybody. I can't please everybody. I can't. I mean, it's I can't please everybody.
So, moving on to our next subject, like, and it's going. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Like, we about to go through it. About to go through a couple motions. Not being able to please everybody, but having a story that just happened, like, this so big about one of our, like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about everything that happened. It's still a legend to me. You know what I mean?
Me
like,
too.
because he did legendary shit.
Me too.
You know what I mean? But your core fan base, they're waiting for Hugh. You know what I mean? They waiting for Hugh Kefner. They waiting for you to come out and laugh and joke and do all the shit that your internet personality does, but they're not seeing like in real life, like you gotta stand like the person on your ID gotta stand on all the shit that Hugh Hefner did for y'all niggas to just laugh and all that shit.
Facts.
Like how you feel about that? Feel like you've been through a lot. Like as much as other people been through on the internet, I feel like you've been through a lot as well. Like from a media standpoint, because
facts.
We don't got like a solid media space in Pittsburgh where people is going to respect what's going on.
I'm gonna explain it like this, right? If you can't be used, you're useless. You ain't always used for good. Like you could read the Bible. There were certain people used for bad things. Like you ain't always used for good. So like when certain things happen, bro, people come to some people like me to put certain things out there or to get certain things done. Like, just like if I'm throwing a party, I'm going to go to somebody that throw parties. If the people of Pittsburgh want a Pacific interview, they'll come to us.
Yeah.
So when it came to that interview that we talking about, everybody in Pittsburgh started to send the shit to us.
Yeah.
So if anybody think we reached out to that person or anything, no. People sent it to us. Then that person ultimately reached out to us. And us being media personalities, we had to do what we had to do because this was a big story, excuse me, y'all. Got a slight cold. But yeah, this was a big story, and this was just something that we just had to do. You know, we didn't mean to offend nobody, hurt nobody, nothing. It was just, it's his business at the end of the day, bro. Like it's like I said, bro. I'm a media personality. The opportunity was presented to us fast too. Like,
yeah,
people don't see the behind the scenes shit that goes on when it comes to media. You feel me? And I'm pretty sure you understand this too by being in media. Like, people don't see like something can happen today. Like, you got to get on it today.
Yeah.
Like, so like there are certain things like ain't no waiting. Like, if you
sometimes
wait, nobody gonna care about this shit.
Yeah, and it's fucked up because sometimes you can't even wait for the truth because the story.
No facts.
Like the story's coming so fast that it's like,
coming so fast. Facts.
We'll give a follow-up interview with the truth. You know what I mean? Like,
facts.
So it's like it's a catch-22 because like if you don't report on it, then it's like they jumping over to my podcast, and now it's like you missed the opportunity. That somebody's going to take the opportunity because the same interview that you dudes had, Tasha K just not asked for. Poetic Flacco just not made a big deal about it. Like, I see a dude like you know what I mean? Even if I agree with you or don't agree with how you presented the information that we all had, bro, you the media. Like, somebody had to report on it. You know what I mean?
Facts. And like I said, bro, us being the type of media we are, people wanted us to be the ones that do it, that did it. So we brought it, so we made it happen for our fans. Like, there's a lot of things that happened in Pittsburgh, viral moments in Pittsburgh, that people sent it to our page or that person reached out to us. It don't always be us reaching out to them. Like, sometimes our fans will hit a show, like, there's this story, like it could be something I don't see, my co-host don't see, you know, none of our managers see, nobody see. So sometimes our fans will hit us like, yo, this and that's going on. Why don't y'all see if y'all can get them on the show? We pick and choose what we want to put on the show. So when we seen that, we want to give him the opportunity to say what he got to say. So, I mean, he came on, but like I said, we got rules and regulations with our show. You know, there's certain things you got to do, but this was one of them interviews where the guy basically said, like, I got to get it done right now or I can't get it done.
Yeah.
So we just had to get it done, and, you know.
I feel like the dude y'all interviewed, I feel like he tried to, like, kind of bully his story into into your podcast? Because I seen you like a couple times whenever I'm listening to the podcast, it's like you trying to reel him back, like, yo, stop saying people outside of the main character. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I swear.
talking like you bringing
Swear.
up people's real names, you bringing up like grandmas and uncles and this and that. And it's like, I heard you keep saying like, bro, reel it back. And he kept on trying to push forward on like just exposing the whole situation. Wherein you was looking for the interview just about them two and what their situation was.
Yeah. Because that's what it was about. So
yeah, bro, and that's good journalism. Like, and I feel like if people get their feelings out of it for 2 seconds, they'll realize like all you doing is trying to like do this journalism shit without no background in journalism. You know what I mean, like as far as like schooling, unless you like, did you go to school for journalism?
No.
So you
I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Right? If you like to do something, I feel like you should study it. Yeah. And I learned that from watching multiple interviews. Like I learned that from watching wrestling interviews. Like, all right, if you want to be a famous wrestler, go back and study, niggas. Go back and study the Ultimate Warrior, nigga. Go back and study Andre the Giant, nigga. Don't just study the people in your era, nigga. Go back and study the legends. Like go back and study everybody. So, nigga, I watch podcasts all day.
Yeah,
like,
that's me.
I'm just gonna keep it real. Like, and Matt, you can ask anybody that know me. In my free time, nigga, I'm watching Joe Rogan. I'm watching all this shit. But even as a kid, nigga, Howard Stern, a motherfucking Jay Leno late night. You know what I'm saying? One of my grandmas, you know what I mean? Certain places, people in my family, like, they watching late night. I'm watching, you know what I mean, people on TV.
We really like to say, bro, I swear, like, bro,
like,
I ain't going to swear to God.
I'm watching, what's his name?
Conan O'Brien. Jay Leno. You got fucking.
All of them.
Bro, like, for me, I ain't grow up with cable and shit. So, like, motherfuckers be so mad because, like, I'm witty. Like, a lot of motherfuckers is funny, but you could say something to me and I'll flip it, like, real quick. You know what I mean? Because I watch shows like Frasier, Seinfeld.
Me too.
And Friends and shit like that. And a lot of motherfuckers don't realize, like, the writers for those shows, they get paid to tell a joke, like, every 3 seconds. So
facts.
Every 3 seconds in those shows, like, there's another joke. That's why, like, whenever we be busting up on live, niggas be wondering how you could keep people entertained for an hour. It's like, bro,
I could keep you watching me, and bro, and I'm not making this up. I cannot watch certain people's lives for too long because I'll be like, you ain't talking about shit.
Yeah.
I swear to God, bro, like, before I ever started a podcast, bro, I would go live, bro, just talking about some shit or mad or some shit. 300-400 people just watching me talk. I'm like, yo, this many people like to hear me talk. Like, damn, like I didn't even think I had that ability. I'm like, damn, I'm like, this many people like to hear me talk. I'm like, I got to take this shit serious. Like, if this many people really, like y'all really like to hear me talk, like, I'll be arguing with people in the comments like, yo, like, keep scrolling. Like, you don't like this shit, keep scrolling. Like, motherfucker won't keep scrolling. They still want it. So I'm like, all right, like, I got some. But like I said, I studied, bro. Like, nigga, I can honestly say, nigga, I grew up on the Breakfast Club. Like, the Breakfast Club been out a long ass time. That shit ain't new. That shit been out since the early 2000s, bro. Yeah. Nigga, I grew up on Charlamagne, Angela Yee, and DJ Envy doing interviews for all these years, bro. Like, I literally studied that fucking show, bro. Like, that's like a dream of mine to be on a show like that, bro. Like, I studied that. Funk Master Flex, Ebro and them, like, just all the greats, bro. Vlad, bro. Like, you can say what you want about Vlad, bro. Vlad interviews the best people. Vlad interviews the people you want to see. Whether you like it or not, he interviews the people that you want to see.
And he does his research.
And he do his homework, and he do his research, and which is very important. But
I think
I look up to all the great podcasters. Like, I watch Joe Budden every day. I watch Joe Rogan every day. Like, I watch The Art of Dialogue every day. I watch all this shit, bro. Like, you go to my YouTube subscriptions, you gonna see like 100 podcasts. Like, you feel me? Like, white and black.
Yeah.
I ain't biased. Like, I got shit, all type of shit. I want to know everybody's opinion on life.
The wildest stuff, the way I got into journalism, because that's what I look at it as. I mean, like, I'm a podcaster, but at the same time, it's like, I'm a journalist.
I'm a journalist. Facts.
Whenever I was whenever I was growing up, I had a neighbor, Miss Jen. She used to always get the Post Gazette and the Tribune Review. So what I would do is, in the morning, I'd go down the steps. I would bring her newspaper, so she'd be like, "Oh, good look for bringing me my newspaper." And but before I drop it off, I'd take the sports and shit out. I'd take the sports out of both little newspapers, and whenever I was reading the sports, I'm like, "Damn, this motherfucker feel like this about Hines Ward, but like this other newspaper feel like this about Hines Ward, like, and it's like a split between two." And that's whenever I realized, like, oh, bro, like different newspapers is giving off different information, and like. And now, fast forward, it's like different podcast networks is giving off different information. Like,
facts.
With me, like, where we at right now, and we on the 1v1s, but ultimately it's under the No Offense Network. You know what I mean? My hope is that my opinion don't never get in the way of the No Offense Network and, like, what it really stands for. You know what I mean? Because my goal is to have other podcasts and other people on this network that just get to speak their mind.
Yeah, bro. That's one of them situations, bro. It's like, I'm myself, bro. I don't like.
That's all you could be.
I'm going to be myself, bro. And it's like, but I know how to add a little, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I just know how to add a little spunk with this shit, bro. That's it, bro. Like, I know how to talk. I know how to lead. You feel me? I know how to be who I want to be at the time, you feel me? You got to be a chameleon in this shit too, bro. Like, you got to know how to put on different uniforms. Like, you got Superman and you got Clark Kent. Like, you got to know when to be Clark Kent. You can't be Superman all the time. Like, you got to know when to be Clark Kent. Yeah, literally. Fact. Like, I'm going to just use that analogy. Know when to be Clark Kent. Like, you don't always got to be, nigga, Clark Kent was a nigga with a suit. You don't even notice who he is. Just a working regular nigga, regular man. You feel me? When some shit go down, that motherfucker turn into Superman, like, or like when he got to get into that character, Superman's a character. When he got to get into that character, nigga, I got to get into that character. There's Batman and there's Bruce Wayne. Like, Bruce Wayne ain't who Batman is. You feel me? You got to get into that character, man. That's all, I mean. That's all it's about. But know when to be yourself and know when to be the character.
Know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. Know when to get Hugh Kefner on a motherfucker. Hold on, did I say it right? Hugh Kefner.
Hugh Kefner, man.
That's like Hugh Hefner with the reverse. It's like pig Latin.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. I mean, I'm a big fan of Hugh Hefner too. Rest in peace, Hugh Hefner. I'm a big fan of Hugh Hefner. I'm saying
that kind of guy.
And it ain't even just about the women. It's just about the business in general. Like, you got to just think about certain people, bro. Like, that nigga started off. Like you said, people don't be looking into people's stories. I'll dig deep into somebody's story and learn about them first before I even acknowledge them. You know, started off small ass house, little shit, doing little photo shoots and shit. Nigga grew into that motherfucking, that mansion was worth this amount when he first bought it. By the time he died, nigga, that shit was worth hundreds of millions or more than what he purchased it for. Like, that's how big his shit grew. So it's like, you could start small and end up big. Like, don't ever forget that. Like, you got to go through the punches first. Like, you ain't just going to make it to where you think you going to make it, bro. Like, you got to get through them obstacles first. I don't care how you starting off. And I don't care how many times you fail, bro. Man, trust me, bro. I done gave up on this podcast shit 100 times, bro. Like, I done took my brother died, bro. I done took almost 2 years off of this shit, bro, to get my mental together. Yeah. So it's like,
because it's a hard space to be in.
It is. It's a mental thing too, to keep doing this shit every week and every day, and keep talking about shit every day and doing this shit. It's not easy neither. It's a whole job and a whole process too that you got to be dedicated to. Man, bro. So I don't know why people think podcasting is easy. It's not easy.
And people be like,
it's not easy.
They'll ask me like, "Yo, when the last time you did a pod?" Like, oh, I'm like, bro, like I was going through personal shit, and it's
real life. Real life be kicking your ass.
But it's no excuse though.
No facts.
No excuse though, because even though life do be kicking our ass, like if one of my peers is asking me when the next time you dropping a pod, that mean that they're supporting.
Facts.
So it's like you got a fan base.
So many
who's
people
waiting,
say that to me too.
bro. Like they waiting for you, and it's like you just too much in your way because you like, nah, I can't do it right now because like I ain't on the best of terms with my baby mom. I don't got time to be talking about this and that. Man, bro, we got to make sure that we in front of these cameras once a week, twice a week, and giving it up.
Facts.
Because
I agree.
That's the only way we gonna get to where we need to be. You know what I mean,
I agree.
And I don't want to hold up too much more of your time because I know you got places to be.
You already
Man,
know.
Bro pulled up, nigga. We on like hour 4.
That's cool.
And that
big support to my motherfucking homie, man, my nigga, man.
I gotta bro. I gotta show all the love, bro. I gotta give my boy all the roses because, like you said, and I mean, like I pulled up on his platform without knowing nothing about him because, I mean, like
facts. He definitely just came through,
and it was lit. And that was probably like 3-4 years ago.
A couple years back.
And off air, I don't know if we talked about it on the camera, but we was talking about how like I was going to get this whole production set up, and I wanted to have my own podcast and my network.
Talked about doing this,
and y'all can't see it. All y'all going to see is a brick wall with the It's Hard right there, and the network channel logo right there to the side. But behind all this shit is like a whole production and all the stuff that I told bro that I was going to do 4 years ago,
and to see you get here, man, I'm proud of you, bro. I wanted to give you your flowers. You definitely told me years ago that you was going to start your own podcast and do your thing, and I told you, nigga, if you ever make that happen, call me. I'm going to come support you how you supported me.
I appreciate
That's how it's supposed to be.
And, bro, not to, like, just put – bro, I don't like it all on me. Like, bro, people be thinking that you be wanting attention, but, bro, I really hate attention, bro. I don't wear hats.
Me
I
too.
got a hat on right now, but I don't wear earrings and jewelry and shit because I don't like attention and shit.
I don't like attention either, I swear to God.
But even with your platform, though, bro, from where it was whenever I first got on to where it is now, bro, and people still following you and your story and how you giving up, bro, because people like the way you tell the news. You know what I mean? Like, and bro, I just appreciate it because, like, you different and you special, but the city got to allow you to grow into who you got to be for them to, like, really appreciate what you going to do for the city. I think you going to be the person that maybe break an artist into the next level. You know what I mean? You might break our next viral celebrity into another level. And I mean, we just got to be patient and grow with the culture because it's a new thing in Pittsburgh. You know what I mean? Like, it's old, but it's new at the same time.
Facts.
Where could the people find you at?
Y'all make sure y'all follow me at Hugh Kefner on Facebook. HUGHKEFNER. I do believe Hugh Kefner. Hit me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Follow Nothing But the Truth podcast too, man. Shout out my podcast, NUTHIN, but the truth. So nothing spelled like that. NU, not an NO, but yeah, Nothing But the Truth podcast. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, but mainly Facebook. That's where you'll get to see all the crazy stuff that you want to see. But yeah, we on our platforms, Apple Podcasts, all that, you mean? So get with me, man. I appreciate my guy right here, man. He doing his thing. Follow my guy and everything he got going on, man. Pittsburgh Media, we going up.
It's litty.
2025 going to be big for Pittsburgh Media, I'm telling y'all.
Not Project 25.
Wait, even gonna go there with y'all, man. And shout out Trump too, man. Y'all can hate me, man. Y'all get shout out Trump.
You got my vote.
Oh man,
hey, they gonna hate the ending.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, brother.
You already know, my nigga. I appreciate you, man. That shit was hard as hell.
Loving a bitch became like yourself. So how the fuck you loving someone else? Every other day feel like it's raining. Life is hard and I know sometimes